my friend. Good to see you again. Coming in a little earlier. I like that. I like that.
Me too.
So, anyway, I'm Tony Stewart, also known as Blessed Brother.
My name is Angie Stewart, also known as Blessed Sister.
And today we have a very excellent topic for you, how to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. And I tell you, this is so important because when you purpose in your mind to go after a goal, when you purpose in your mind that you're going to do something outside of the ordinary, the world would love for you to come home, sit on the couch, be mesmerized by the boob tube, and not get up until you have to go to bed so you can get up the next day to go to work. But once you decide, hey, I'm not going to live that kind of lifestyle, I'm going to go above and beyond, I'm going to do what Jim Rohn says. Jim Rohn says from 9 to 5, you work on your life, but from 5 to 9, you work on your lifestyle. 9 to 5, you work on your living. From 5 to 9, you work on your lifestyle. So once you decide you're going to do that, don't think that everything is going to be easy. The seas are going to part, and suddenly you're going to be able to just ease down the road to success. It doesn't work that way. You're going to come up against adversity. You're going to come up against things that you might have said, man, if I had known it's going to be all this, I wouldn't have tried to do anything. You're better. You're better because the adversity is preparing you for the victory that you're going to have, the story that you're going to have, that you'll be able to give to other folks. And I'm excited for the fact that you are experiencing that. Don't take that adversity as a sign that, oh, well, if I'm getting any adversity, it must mean that I am not meant to do this. Every story of victory that's worth watching has some adversity. Think about it. If you went to a movie, and I don't care who the character is, if it's a superhero that you know is stronger than the villain, but somewhere in that movie, he didn't have to come up against some adversity that tested his mettle, let me tell you something. That would be a boring movie. You wouldn't even want to see that movie. You wouldn't want to pay for that movie. It's the things that, you think about Avengers, Infinity War and Endgame. The thing that made that now one of the highest grossing movies of all time is at one point in the movie franchise, at one point in those two movies, the bad guy won. Think about that. At one point in that movie series, Infinity War and then Endgame, the bad guy won. But what happened? What happened was they found a way to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. So let's check in with Mr. Napoleon Hill and see what he has to say about all this.
Gladly. And I shall read. Adversity and defeat. Every adversity you meet carries with it a seed of equivalent or greater benefit. Realize this statement and believe in it. Close the door of your mind on all the failures and circumstances of your past so your mind can operate in a positive mental attitude. Every problem has a solution. Only you have to find it. If you develop an I don't believe in defeat attitude, you will learn that there is no such thing as defeat until you accept it as such. If you can look at problems as temporary setbacks and stepping stones to success, you will come to believe that the only limitations you have are the ones in your own mind. Remember, every defeat, every disappointment, and every adversity carries with it the seed of an equivalent or greater benefit.
For some reason, this story, or the scroll, if you will, by Napoleon Hill makes me think about this kid who was an optimist, and he was put in one room, and first a negative kid. There was two kids. One was negative and one was positive. The negative kid was put into a room with a little small pony in it. And the kid looked at it and said, that pony is too small. I don't like that pony. He's terrible. He just complained and complained and complained. Well, they put the positive kid in the room that I guess that pony had been in before, because there was nothing but manure in that room. And that optimistic kid, he got out a shovel and he started digging like crazy. And they said, what are you doing, kid? And they said, Well, with all this manure, there's got to be a pony in here somewhere. In every adversity is the seed of a greater benefit. And one of your success criteria, one of the things that will lead you to the goals and dreams that you have is when you come up against that adversity, you look for that seed of benefit. You know, you've heard the old cliches. If you can't find an open door, you make a door. And sometimes in making that door, you get to a better outcome than you would have gotten otherwise. So I know there's some scripture that goes with this too.
Oh, there are lots
of scriptures. But let's just give them one.
Just one, honey?
Just one.
Well, what about I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me?
That's a good one, but give them just one.
All right, fine.
And that there are more than a conqueror?
So many. There's more than a conqueror. Yeah. Okay, so
all right.
Think about this one. 2 Corinthians 2:14. Now, I know you know it, but let me read it for you. And this is in the Passion Translation, so it might be a little bit of a different version than you're used to. God always makes his grace visible in Christ, who includes us as partners of his endless triumph. Think about that, endless triumph. Through our yielded lives as he spreads the fragrance of the knowledge of God everywhere we go.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, matter of fact, the point of the whole thing is, again, understand that on your path to success, you will have adversity. And that adversity does not mean that you're not meant to go down that road. Sometimes that adversity is meant to help you prepare for that road, for the success at the end of the road. You know, sometimes your setback is a setup for your breakthrough and your comeback as well. So, all that being said, have a great day. Now, there is something that we're offering. I believe today is the last day we're going to offer this.
One last time.
One day, yeah, one last time. And so, bless sister, tell them what they're going to get.
Well, you are going to get these fabulous scrolls from Napoleon Hill in a PDF form that we packaged up for you. All you have to do is click on the send message button on this page for Blessed Brother. Say, Blessed Brother, send me those scrolls. I want them operating in my life. Because not only do I want a positive mental attitude, I want to know how to deal with adversity and defeat and come out triumphant. Yeah.
And what I encourage you to do too, once you get a hold of these, kind of go back and watch our videos that we talked about each one of these, and you'll see us unpack each one of those. And I think it will help you deepen your understanding of them so that you can adopt it and make it your own.
Yes.
So, any last words?
You have the victory through Christ Jesus.
Yes.
Don't ever, ever forget that.
He's paid the price for your success. So everything that would look different than that is a smoke screen, but you are destined and equipped to go through.
That's right.
So have a great rest of the day. Send me a message and I'll get that PDF to you. Be blessed.